Okay, this is the screen that's going to open once you type in the internet address that I've provided you with. Then I want you to use the username that I've provided you with. Type that in, and then the password. And then click Login. Don't use Enter. When the screen opens, this is your admin panel. You're going to go over to Edit Profile. And at this time, I need you to go ahead and change your password to something unique for yourself. I'm going to change mine. Verify your email address, make sure that's correct. Once you verify that everything is correct, hit Save and Close. If you ever lose your password or anything like that, that's how we're going to recover it. Alright, to enter an item into the gallery, you go to the word Components, K2, Items. And in front of you, you'll see a long list. Those are all the items that are currently in our gallery. To enter an item, go to the user bar and click the word New one time. And that will open up the interface where you can actually add your brand new item into the gallery. The first line is Title. That is the item title that you have made for the item. So I'm actually going to open up Dr. Sims Gallery real quick so that you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And we'll choose this particular sim. Nero will be the first title. The next line is title alias. We'll leave that alone. We know that Nero is a dog. So we will select category and scroll until we find the correct category, which in this case is the Pet Center Dogs. We don't need to tag it, but if you wanted to tag it, for an example, if it's a fantasy item or something that belongs to, let's say, a supernatural item, you type that in and hit enter, and it'll actually tag that particular item. If you mess up, you can just click X. Featured will always be no. Published will always be yes. This is your content editor. So we're actually going to type the description of the item. For me, I'm just going to copy and paste. Speed things up a bit. Now to add images. The first image, the way we've set this up is we want everyone's item to look the same in our gallery. So the way that I just copied and pasted, I want you to do the same thing, and at the front of that, the front of the description, put your cursor. And then we're actually going to grab this image, and we're going to implant that image into our description. So in front of the letter C, place your cursor, and then go to the Insert Edit Image tool, which is right next to the anchor. You'll click that one time. The image URL. I don't want you guys actually hosting any images on our database, because that'll just kill the database. We won't have any room left on it. For alignment, always set it to left, and then hit Insert. And you'll see the picture shows up into our content area, and it forces all the text to justify to the right of that. You can make the picture smaller, which in this case I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Right there. Okay? And then go ahead and save this file so I have it as a download. For the attachment, we're going to scroll down to Attachments. We're going to add attachment, browse your hard drive, and just double click, and it'll put the file right there, and you'll see it right there. Now what will happen is that file will actually upload to our database. These extra fields here for image, image gallery, media, and extra fields, those are all going to be left blank. The image does not input an image for view, it attaches an image, and we don't want to use that again. It just eats up our database. So place the image into the content center, write a nice description, more text hopefully, describing the item, and there's really no limitation on text. I wouldn't go too crazy though, because our clients aren't going to read all that. When you're done with it, everything is set up, you're going to save and close. Now, if you notice, it took a couple seconds for that to save and close. It's actually uploading the Simpack3 file. So give it a few minutes to upload. Don't just keep double clicking. If you get an item that you try and upload and it does not upload, what will happen is it'll kick you all the way out to the main screen. And if you notice here, the max upload size is 32 megs. That's as big as I can get it. So that really will only affect people that are building worlds. In those cases, let me know and I'll try and upload it on the back end through an FTP and then give you the link to it to add to your item. And that's pretty much it. If you have more than one that you want to upload, click New, and you'll see the difference between Save and Close and Save and New. If you're going to continue to do multiple items, like say for an example, we did Nero, we're done with him, and we want to add another item. Let's say we want to add pumpkin pie next. Then I would save and New, Nero, and it'll open up a blank screen so that I can start adding pumpkin. And that's it. That's the end of the video. Just make sure that you always log out. You can either go to Site and then choose Log Out, or if you look to the far right hand side, you'll see Log Out. And to get a little bit of an idea of what this new entry that we just put in will look like, you can always go to View Site. And that'll open up the front of the website and then to the download section. And if you actually just scroll down, you'll see the latest download in the system will actually show up, and I think it'll show like maybe 6 or 7 of those. Or you can actually go to where you actually put the item, and we know we put him in the dog section, and there he is. So when I click on him, I can tweet about him, like him, Google Plus him. This is my profile, which would be your information, and then I can always leave a message for the designer and say, hey, that's a really cute dog, great job. Put my name in there, my address. That's not real, by the way. And my website address, and then submit it. And you'll see that I've got one comment on that build. And that's it.